Well, good afternoon. How are you all doing? This is a real quick update on the Camaro project. I have quite a few parts on order, and a couple of them have showed up. What I've picked up today are my two fuel filters. They are inline filters by Russell, which is now owned by Eldebrock, and for an Eldebrock product, these don't look that bad. In the last couple of years, in my opinion, Eldebrock has slightly gone downhill in their quality control, but these actually look pretty good. Now, they're a little bit pricey. Here in Canada, these here are $70 a piece. And even though they're expensive, they have a couple advantages. The first advantage is that one end is national pipe thread, which is going to screw into my input and my output of my electric Holly pump. The other end is male AN. So my stainless AN hose is going to screw right on. Another advantage of these is that you only have to buy them once. If you have a problem or if you just do maintenance, these two halves come apart. You can wash it out, dry it, reassemble it, put it back on the car, and you're ready to go. So that's a real big advantage right there, and cost savings in the end. And besides, you really don't want to put those cheap, cheesy inline filters on your race car or high-end street car anyway. They're really not that great. But we still have lots of other things on the way. I'm still waiting on my ICT billet aluminum alternator bracket, my low car throttle cable. I just purchased some replacement parts for my new B&M shifter. I'm a little disappointed in this. I mean, the quality of the shifter itself is nice. It feels nice. It works as it should. But this is a $400 shifter here. And you get the neutral safety, but you don't get reverse light switch. And let me tell you, messing around with them little screws, those neutral safety screws, they're a machine screw. They're number 4 by 40 thread. And these big mitts don't work real good with them little tiny nuts. So I ordered the backup light switch, so that should be here next week. And of course, that doesn't come with the longer number 4 machine screws, so I have to buy them separate. And but one cool thing that I am getting that I knew I was going to need, and it did not come with, these pistol grip B&M shifters, the new ones. These side plates, as they call them, I just call them a grip, but they call them side plate. These come off, and what I ordered was one for the left-hand side. It has a 12-volt momentary switch into it, so which is going to be real good. You can use it for nitrous, line lock, trans brake. I'm going to be using it for a line lock, seeing that my Camaro is going to be a foot brake car. So we got that. So we got them parts coming. What else do we got? Oh, Summit Racing had a Black Friday sale last Friday, and I actually purchased something that I didn't think I would be able to afford. Well, I could afford, but I just didn't want to spend the money on, I guess is how I should say it. Autometer sells a direct dash insert for first generation Camaro, and with 6 gauges. Electric speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, water temp, volt, and oil pressure. It comes in a kit, and it has a universal wiring harness that you can hook up to your existing harness in your dash. That was on sale, and it was quite expensive, but it was a pretty good deal for Black Friday, so I said the hell with it, and I bought it. So that should be here before Christmas, and I'll show you all that. It's pretty nice. Some of the Facebook people already know about it. When I was asking people's opinion on the white back and black numbers, or the black face and white numbers, which they preferred and which I should get. But anyway, that's just a real quick update, and when the other things come in, I'll show you them. And looking forward to Christmas break, when I can haul the Camaro back out and put the motor in and mock it up, get my new shifter in, the new electric fuel pump on, my filters. Oh, yes. And the other thing I have on order that should be here is my my vacuum pump. And it's not it's not a vacuum pump that goes belt driven on the front of the motor. That what it is it's an electric vacuum pump that's going to run the power assist from my power brake booster. Anyone who has a big camshaft knows that a big cam sounds good and makes a lot of power, but they do not produce any vacuum. And that's not good when you have power brakes. And being a street car and a lot of different people driving this, it's better to have the power brakes instead of converting it over to manual. Anyway, so we got all that stuff to go on. And my new line lock, that's in. I don't have that here with me right now, but I picked that up also. So I'm looking forward to Christmas break, when I can start pre-assembling some of this stuff and mocking it all up, and hopefully having the Camaro out this summer. My budget is slowly disappearing, but that's the way it is. You can only do the things you have the money for, and so we'll see how far the budget goes. Anyway, we'll talk to you all later. See ya.